Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1946th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Good evening, traders. This 1946th installment of these educational videos coming at you on a Tuesday night for Trading Wednesday. That would be June 5th, 2019. Traders, before we get into the topics on the board, if you don't know this, you probably haven't traded before, because if you have, you've learned this lesson. Trading is risky. Have you learned that lesson? Because if you haven't traded before. Because any of us who have traded, we know this is a risky game. If you don't recognize the risk in this game, you should put your stops in before you trade, which means put your stops in first. Never trade without money you can absolutely afford to lose. If you cannot afford to lose it, don't put it in your trading account. And join me at livewithoscar.com. Come to my free trading room. No credit cards required, kids. No nonsense. Come to my live trading room. Fill out a pad. You create your own username and password. Give us your email address, and you're in. No credit cards. No nonsense. Come hang out with me in my live trading room and help keep me company throughout these days and nights that we sit here and trade, because that's what we do, day and night. Chat room's open. It's open for you. No credit cards required. Come join me, okay? Now, let's talk about what's on this board. We've got a green Omni on the board, and I'm going to tell you right now, NIMBLE, nimble. Be nimble if you are going to be long. Now, thankfully, Omni came out on Tuesday morning or Monday night for Trading Tuesday and said, Oscar, no more selling. And I came out and said, Omniacs, no more selling, and we didn't do any selling for trading on Tuesday, and thank the Lord, because it went up. Now, you know this whole segment that we've been in on the downside started with this double top. When we see double tops, we sell double tops. That was the chart formation. Then the news came out after the double top that Trump was going to put more tariffs on China, and boom, market started to drop. Now, markets don't go straight down, right? Omni's been on the short side or trying to get short every day since last week to Monday. And as of Monday's close, Omni said no more selling. And what happened? The market went up, right? Pretty good Omni. Now I'm here to say this. A brief halt in selling stocks is what's taken place. However, I do not think the repricing is over. And we'll rally up a little, but be nimble, because we will not stay up for too long. This week, maybe it'll stay up all week and then go down. Maybe it won't make it up for the rest of this week. Maybe it'll stay up a little of next week. But I don't think the down leg is finished yet. We'll let Mr. Market tell us that for sure, right? We're day traders, and we've got a green Omni on the board, so I'm not going to trade what's in my head. But my experience in reading charts tells me we probably haven't seen the end of this down leg yet. We're getting a relief rally in the down leg. I'm still in a bull market here, kids. Don't get nervous. But short-term trading, we're in a relief rally of a downward segment, according to what I've seen. So don't worry. We are in a little relief rally, a couple of days up maybe. We're expecting at least to start off the day higher for trading on Wednesday. That's U.S. indices like Nasdaq and Emini S&P. Gold. I just said these magic words. It's not at a double top yet, but gold is starting to show us what could be a double top. And once again, we know this rule, right? When we see a double top, we sell a double top. Don't forget that, kids. Now, gold isn't there yet, but I'm going to show you a wonderful chart that will make you realize it is time to keep your eyes on that bad boy for the next possible double top. In fact, I am looking to send gold packing when it gets up there. We'll see what happens. Flags are flying all over the cotton chart. Why cotton? Why am I showing you cotton? I don't know. Just happens to be one of the thousands of charts I look at all week long, and it caught my attention. There's got to be some cotton traders out there, right? I'll show that to you. And then there's Bitcoin. This goes out to one of my fans, one of my YouTube fans. Thank you for asking me to show you a Bitcoin chart. This video will show you a Bitcoin chart. Lastly, Omni Camp happens this week. I can't wait, traders. I will see you all here in Vegas very shortly. I love doing these camps. You guys are going to learn so much, you guys, gals. You're going to learn so much here. You're going to leave going, Oscar, I'm going to name my next child Oscar. I swear. I kid you not. That will be what you'll want to say to yourself when I'm done helping you out here in Vegas. I can't wait to see you cats. Your laptops are in. They're already programmed. Everything's on them. Rock and roll, Omniacs. Omni campers, when you come to my Omni camp, you leave with a brand new laptop, completely programmed with everything that you will need to run your Omni when you move forward. So that's done. I've got them programmed. I'm waiting for you cats to come in. Looking forward to seeing you soon. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, earlier today I did a YouTube live class, and this chart was debuted in that live class. YouTube fans, thank you so much for watching my live classes every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Although today's live YouTube class happened very quickly because markets were moving and I wanted to put it out early. Generally, they happen at 2 in any event. This chart I showed you, and what I thought was important about this chart was this. When the S&P is above the 200 bar moving average and it gets down to it, it doesn't last more than a day or two only and it pops back up. A day or two, back up. 1 day, back up. Now, we're not talking about what happens when you get below. Forget about that for now. You know, when you're above and then go below, that's a different piece of analysis. Don't worry about those. It's when you are above this line and come down to it. What happens? Hold, 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 hold. So, for that reason, and the Omni turning from red to green, we stopped selling after Monday afternoon. And what happened on Tuesday? This. Big rally up, right? I'm going to blow up this exact same chart. This is the same chart, just zoomed in. If you see what I'm saying, it does not last very long under that 200 and away back towards the upside for a little while. You go. So even though my opinion is we haven't finished this down leg yet, that doesn't mean we're not going to rally first and then continue on down. According to this, you've got another rally day coming in on Wednesday. Then I take you out to gold, and here's why I'm saying when we see a double top, we sell a double top. It's not there yet, but this is a weekly chart of gold, and you will approach double top very shortly. When it gets there, if it does not settle above, that is an immediate short. When we see a double top, we will sell it. That puts us somewhere around 1343 to 45. If you're looking at the August contract, that's where your double top should come in, somewhere up there. Let's see what happens on Wednesday if gold gets there. Then cotton. Traders, look at this crazy chart. I know this is simple 101 analysis, what I put forth in these videos, but I understand there's a lot of newcomers out there, and somebody has to teach them, and that is me. Traders, this is what you call a bear flag. This is the result of a bear flag. It goes into another bear flag, and it drops again. Marks some time, goes into another bear flag, and it drops again. Marks some time, goes into another bear flag. What do you think should happen? It should drop again. So when it's finished with this flag, more downside for cotton should come our way. Look at how well these flags work. Just thought I'd point that out to you, traders. It's simple 101 analysis, but flags, when used properly, will give you fantastic guidance on what's coming next. Look at how inside this channel those flags just kept forming and producing and forming and producing and forming and producing. Beautiful chart. And finally, for my YouTube fan, the Bitcoin chart. What have I learned recently about Bitcoin? So we know it fills gaps. Gap filled on this day. And now we've got another rule. It tends to use previous channels that were resistance as support. What do I mean by that? This channel was working as support and resistance, of course. And here it got above, and look what happened when it came down. It hit the channel, hit the channel, hit the channel, and started to go up. Well, now we're in a new channel. You got out above the channel, and look what happened. Came down into it and bounced right back up. Came down into it, held, and bounced right back up. So, interestingly, channels are useful in Bitcoin. Another one of our rules. So we know it fills gaps and it likes channels. Go Bitcoin. I haven't really even ran an Omni on Bitcoin, but being that it held here, the likelihood is you'll get another update for trading on Wednesday. We'll see where that goes. Just putting together some rules for Bitcoin. That is certainly another one of our rules. Remember that Bitcoin is a brand new market and we have to learn its characteristics. How do you do that? You chart it, you follow it, you see what the end results are, you start writing down some rules. You've got Oscar with you to take care of that for you. Don't sweat it, kids. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. Join me in my live trading room. Remember, no credit cards are required. Come hang out with me day and night at livewithoscar.com. Okay, traders, so as you've seen with the chart segment, NIMBLE will be the name of the game because we've been in a downward segment. We're getting a couple of up days. When we get long, if we get filled, then we rally into profit objectives. Be quick, be nimble, take your profits. So that's why there's a brief halt in selling. I think the stock selling will come back soon, so we'll see what happens. Gold, you've seen the chart, possible double top coming. When it gets there, if it fails, we hit it. Flags flying all over cotton. If you're a cotton or commodities trader, you might want to look at that for the short side. And you've seen the Bitcoin, right? That's for you, YouTube. Thank you very much. That's about it for me. We've got OmniCamp coming up in just a couple of days. I've got a few more OmniCamp chores to do to get ready for you cats. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put out any more videos this week. I'll try to get out at least one or two more, but OmniCamp gets my undivided attention, kids, and that's that. If I don't put more videos out, wait for me. I'll be finished on Sunday, Monday, and everything comes back to normal. Otherwise, I'll see what I can do about taking care of you cats during OmniCamp. That's about it. I'm out of here. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help keep those emotions at bay, and believe me, I know that's not easy, but try this exercise. Say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Subscribe to Oscar's videos. Oh, no, wait, that's not it. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll traders, I will see you all at livewithoscar.com. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.